Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a one brand tutorial from a relatively affordable brand. I wouldn't call them like 100% affordable because some of their items are comparatively a little more upper in price points, but it is a brand that I have grown to love and work with so much and collaborate with so many times. I am going to show you guys a full face of makeup that I'm wearing on me with products from my Glamm, and I thought that I would go ahead and make a festive look. I feel like we're in this big fat festive mode here in Bombay in India, and I feel like this is a great time to go ahead and put together a look that was festive. My eyes are all glittery and statement making, but I have to tell you there were some products I tried today. A lot of products I tried today were products I tried for the first time, so there were definitely some hits and misses for me. I'm gonna take you through the tutorial and then do a quick snippet of telling you which products I thought really were worth it and products that didn't work for me. You guys know I have received all of these products in PR. I've collected them over a period of time, so you guys know even when I get products in PR, my reviews are 100% honest. I'm very happy to be able to feature their products over here and use them and do a first impressions for the ones that I hadn't used so far, but I'm just happy to be able to do this video for you and give you a very honest review. So make sure you stick around till the end because I want to tell you which products were my favorites and the products that really weren't so. We should now dive into the tutorial. Oh wait, before I forget, there is a giveaway at the end of this video as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, now we should get into the makeup of this video. To start with, I'm taking a My Glamm Spotlight Illuminating Liquid in the shade Stardust and just taking a little bit of it and applying it all over my face. Of course, don't make it opaque, but this is just so your face gets a really nice dewy base. This will help make your skin look glow from within kinds. For the base, I used the My Glamm Tinted Perfection Base Primer and Pore Moisturizer. This is a really nice tinted moisturizer, but it doesn't have a full coverage. Having said that, even though it doesn't come in many shades, which is what I was looking up while doing this tutorial literally, the shape wasn't overpowering. So it just left a nice soft finish on the skin, which was interesting for me. For the concealer, I had the twin-faced concealer in the shade Light. I found this particularly dry for my skin, maybe because I do have normal to dry skin and I'm used to liquids, but when I continued to use it, it was giving me coverage. It's just that it wasn't the easiest to work with. I did eventually have to go ahead and dip into the Urban Decay concealer because I wanted to conceal my eyes and I didn't want the under eyes to ruin the rest of the makeup look. I do have bad dark circles, so I need something that's full coverage. Once I was done with the foundation and concealer, I used the My Glamm Glow to Glamour Loose Powder. This is something I've heard a lot about, so I used the fixing powder from the Fixing and Shimmer Duo and just set in my under eyes as well as the laugh lines. It instantly gave me a really beautiful blur across my skin, which was so great. I felt like it gave me a really luxe finish and didn't leave creases on my face for very long, which was very satisfying for me. Using the same concealer in a darker shade, in the shade Dusky, I went ahead and contoured my face, which helped really a lot to give my face some structure. This adds dimension to your face. Contouring also makes sure your face doesn't fall flat, doesn't look completely like just bare there. It makes the cuts of your face very interesting, and this product in particular blended really beautifully. It's super creamy, so for the face I felt like this was great to blend with, but for the under eyes the texture wasn't quite right. Maybe it was just for me. You could try it out and tell me how it goes. To add some color to my face, I didn't have a blush, so I just used the illuminating stick. This is really pretty actually, and added like this really pretty pink, soft, not shiny, but almost like a blush meets highlighter kind of glow. This is in the shade Seduction. Then I went on to my brows, and the My Glamm Stay Defined High Definition Brow Powder has absolutely impressed me. It was so easy to work with this. My brows got filled in really easily. It was great to work with because it was one step and that's it. I did go ahead and use the spoolie end just to comb them all out and put them in one direction, but that's completely optional. I was really happy with how dense my brows looked with this step. To go over to the eyes, I used the Manish Malhotra eyeshadow palette. Here I started off with a nice soft brown and really built my eyes up. After I was done with building my eyes up with that, I took a little bit of a shimmery tone and went ahead and covered the lid further. Then from the My Glamm Lit Akriti collab, I used Your Grace, which is a really nice rose gold shade of loose glitter, and completely went over the eyes. Just be careful with the fallout with all of these products because that does tend to happen with a lot of eye products, but the blendability, smoothness, finish, the way it stuck onto the eyes was really great. And then I finished off the socket with taking a little bit of the gold foil straight back back from the Manish Malhotra palette and just completely covering my lid up, giving it a completely glam look. For the finishing touches, I took a slightly shimmery tone from the same palette and went into the inner corners of my eye. To give my eyes a little more definition, I used the Jet Set Eyes Kajal liner in brown and went both on my upper lash line, the tight lining, as well as on my lower lash line. Going back into the set of brow product, there's also a brown liquid liner which worked really well. By the way, I'm definitely holding on to this product. I gave myself a set of really nice winged eyes, and then with an eyelash curler, I curled up my lashes and went in with the Threesome mascara. The Threesome mascara wasn't all that much for me. I didn't love it, but at the same time, it's not like I hated it. It was nice. It's worth giving it a shot. I'm particularly finicky about my lashes, so it didn't work for me that well. Okay, so for the lips, things got a little bit tricky. I actually pulled out the Lit liquid lipsticks, which is my collab with them, in Hot Mama 01, and I took the pink shade and started to apply it, but I don't think that was working very well with the eye look, and it was easier to change the lips than it was to change the eyes. So I took that off and went into their Manish Malhotra My Glam collab and used the shade Barely Nude. This also was, I think, a lot for kind of how it was working on my face, so I dabbed it out with a tissue just to soften it and give it a more matte finish, because otherwise it's a high shine lipstick. There you go, my look is ready. Okay, so there you go. Now you've seen how I achieved this look. I'm going to be honest and tell you, this is not like one of my absolute favorite makeup looks ever. The concealer was definitely a sure shot concern for me. I personally feel like if you're using like a regular concealer, I would rather have a liquid concealer than a stick. So I wish there was a corrector or something just to help me make it less dry and just more easy to work with. But the formula was absolutely great to use as a contour. So when I used the darker shade as a contour, it blended really amazingly, and you could see how well it chiseled up my face. So as a concealer, not really loving it, but as a contour, I felt like it was great. I'm gonna put that down. Tinted perfection pore minimizer, not really my thing. Maybe I am a very either like natural foundation person or I'm a full coverage foundation person. There's no in between for me, but I just don't think that tinted moisturizer, tinted pore minimizer, tinted, no, I just think that this is not my usual style. And somewhere I feel like if I had more coverage, the colors would stand out a lot more on my face, because it would give an even base. So definitely did not work for me. The brow product really impressed me. I actually had a new one of these sitting with me sometime back, and before I could start using it, a friend of mine who uses it, hers got over and she just took mine. So I never got down to using it properly. But this one is absolutely great. I felt like the result of it was very instantly noticeable. It took no time to really go in and work on the brows, which I thought was fabulous. The mascara for me, the Threesome mascara for me was okay. It's not much, and I mean, considering the price point, I feel like there are better players in the market for mascara, but it's nice, but it's not something I would see myself really reaching for. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to give a huge shout out to Sakshi, who is this makeup artist who was with me in France. She wasn't doing my makeup, she did my hair one time, she was doing someone else's makeup. She highly recommended that I get myself the My Glam loose powders. She actually compared it to being better than the Laura Mercier setting powder, which is a huge compliment because the Laura Mercier loose powder is iconic. I used the regular loose powder, the white one today, just to set my under eyes and go around the laugh lines, and I instantly saw like an almost blurring finish. So I completely get where Sakshi was coming from. She was 100% right on this. Sakshi, if you're watching this video, because she says she watches a lot of my videos, you were right about this one. It is really great. Like, there are no creases anywhere on my face. I'm looking forward to trying the shimmer loose powder sometime soon. This is a baby that's gonna stay with me. I'm gonna hold on to this really tight. Also, the eyeshadows, shades beautiful, blended amazingly, application was super easy, but the fallout was real. There was some actual fallout. So I do have like a little bit of random shimmer from like the shimmer shade I used on top around my under eyes and stuff, and that sticks to your face, so I can't really do anything about it. This is a really great formula, I'm reiterating that, but just make sure you dust your brush off, because otherwise you're just gonna have fallout everywhere. Well, the irony is that I tried to use my own collab lipsticks with them, but I realized that I used a shade too bright to go with the eyes. The eyes were unplanned for me, and I think that I should not have used the brighter shades from my collection. So the Manish, which one did I use? The Manish Barely Nude was really what I needed to go with, and then I needed to matte it down a little bit, which was the only way to go to make sure that the statement eyes stay statement, sort of. Yeah, but now you know my hits and misses, and you know what worked for me, and you know my favorites, very importantly. I will go ahead and link all of the products for you down below in the info box, so make sure you give that a read. If you have any thoughts on this look, or if you have any requests for upcoming looks, make sure you let me know what they are in the comment section. Coming to the giveaway, I have 4 Spotlight liquid highlighters to give away in various shades. I'm looking at it right now. I have 2 of the Akriti collab loose glitters, which are really lovely, and I have 2 eye pencils. So what we're going to do is we're going to be selecting 2 winners. Each winner will get 1 eye pencil, 1 Akriti eye glitter, and 2 liquid highlighters. Okay, so go ahead, comment down below and give me 1 festive makeup tip that has worked for you in the past. Also, don't forget to mention your Instagram handle, because we always check whether you're a follower on Instagram, not just a subscriber here. I will put the dates and all of the other T&C terms and conditions down below in the info box, so make sure you check that out. Also, can we just talk about my hair? Like, I didn't do the regular curls. I pulled out this new equipment, which I will also link for you down below. It is so cool. I've had Alina do this to my hair in a tutorial last year. I will link that tutorial in for you. And this is the first time I've done it on my own for myself. The deep waver is absolutely amazing and I love it. I feel like so Shakira. Just for the hair, I promise, nothing else. But don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, send in your entry to the contest, subscribe to the channel. Turn those bell notifications on, keep coming back for more videos. There's a lot of stuff coming up. I hope you won't miss out. Happy festive season to you. Happy parties and Diwali parties and card parties and whatever parties you might be going to around this time. Shadi season also, like, I think kicks off in around October, November. So good luck with all the Shadi tayaris. If you have a friend getting married or someone in your family getting married or you're getting married, good luck. Okay, so I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I love you very, very much. Mwah. Bye.